everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday.
Thanks, Coach. Well, both teams were hoping the rain would vacate. The Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Ready? Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hit it. Cooper now. Throwing again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Here we go,
here we go. Test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Snap. Watch the win. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play. That'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
Let's go.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him and he sees himself.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 52.
Off the bootleg. Kimball rolling to his right. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8 on the move to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Good work, boys.
Good
Let's go.
coverage downfield led
Let's
to
go.
him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not.
Safety creek. You go tight. You got tight.
6-6, pull it high. Dude.
On first down, Kimball. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Let's go. 90
so into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready to go. Let's go.
Now we give right side. Simpson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to get
2nd and 4. And the short one here, complete to the tight end. And the stop here will come at the 48-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually the top unit to try and maneuver against. They're the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Gator. Rock it. Hey, exit.
It's Simpson. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
Let's go, boys.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Hey, lock it. Ready?
Play fake. Kimball. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Come on,
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
You ain't doing nothing today. Kill.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 43.
Hit it.
To throw again. Kimball. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're trying to dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think in this situation,
hey,
you run out of plays.
51 the money. 51 the money. Turn.
Now.
From the gun on third down. Kimball. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
That's how we do it.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. And his kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, you only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local media. Offensive struggles of this team, and what will they do this offseason? What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field.
Let's bring it.
Evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
That's what I'm talking about.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
Ready?
Right?
60
4 guys
Pittsburgh.
might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
I'm coming after you.
Let's go.
Throwing on third and long. Cooper. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring it up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Fun on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just
Here we go,
slow.
here we go.
They
Here we
were
go.
talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a
That's
fast
true.
start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily
Ready.
going to happen just because they say so. And
Leo,
whether it's a script,
Leo.
whether it's, you know,
Yeah,
just what
yeah,
they're
shoot.
doing, seeing different defenses, you have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Check out.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size
Here
and
we go.
these dimensions,
10 Tucson.
I can just tell you, attrition
Let's go,
does
D.
set in
Big
for a
series right
defense
here.
because
You gotta step
you're
it up.
excited about hitting them in the first half.
Let's go.
Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of your shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
54 Mike.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Kimball. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone.
On the
and you're
ready.
not running into a defensive player in another zone.
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
51. Mike 51. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Fire. 2nd and 3. For a right side here, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Hey, Haywood!
On 1st and 10, Kimball. Here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Kimball. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Kimball. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Ready?
18 Gators. So this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Ready?
Watch out, watch out.
Recon, 132 fighter. Now.
Throwing again. Kimball. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Here we go, G.
Big grip.
From the gun, Kimball. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive and put the points up on the board.
Go!
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Well, it hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Let's go now.
Following the
90
hold,
Wolf.
they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I got you.
Go.
Cooper operating from the gun and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Come on, set. 18
So
Gator.
they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Shoot.
Looking to throw. Cooper, the completion to Riddick. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good-headed scheme going.
Go.
Back to throw is Cooper. Throwing on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. Taking it about the 16. 21 yards, well done on the return.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their two drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0. But the ability to move the ball is evident.
They're shooting, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting sixes on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
50, plant.
This quarterback now,
Let's go,
9
D.
of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. That is first and 10. Back to throw. Kendall. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
Look at me.
Side with you on this one.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kendall. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
Ready.
you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey.
Boy, 51. Tackles. Go on, Mike 51.
Gone.
Calm down. Hey.
Hit it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Kendall. They're rolling that line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
He's checking.
Do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense.
Let's go.
They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard
Go
line.
out. Hustle, snap.
Check 15.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get there.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, gets his sideline, and they beat him to the spot. Forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
So the ball position now at the 3.
Big
Here's
rip,
2nd
big
and
rip.
goal. Looking to throw. Kendall. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Get ready.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Let's go. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to shaking every time he touches the route.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Tight right. Solo out there.
Go. Here's a 2nd and 7. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
I like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. It's a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Get wide.
2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
That guy kicked out of that one part.
Go now.
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But for a guy of his size, you can't really hide it. With a tight end drag route, it's definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the spot and you're seeing this play, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
4 down. Alert.
Hit it.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
70
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Come on now, let's go.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Big grip.
Now Cooper from the middle throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holland.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So he really caught it. Couldn't turn it into much more.
Quick hitch route and the throw complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Get him, boys. Get him, boys.
Here we go, this will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Back to throw. Cooper. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, we prepared for this. And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Break.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go.
To throw again.
Lucky.
And he comes back with one complete. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And these guys will take over the 30-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time, control.
Looking to throw. Cooper. That is caught inside the 5. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it's hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got it in.
They really do. It reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Ready, ready. Back to throw. Cooper. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy.
I'm going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on,
now
set.
from back
30
at the
base.
9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the
Hit it.
Looking to throw. Cooper. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing. About what's important in a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead.
Check, check. Watch the
Definitely
before. Watch the
thought.
before.
Let's go ahead and try and increase it. At the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up. And go into halftime looking at each other wondering what is.
First down. Kimball. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there. And
this is a confident group at the very least.
Switch gears.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Set. 54, right there.
22 jet bomber. Rocket.
Watch twist.
A final shot before break. Kimball. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off to the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on, let me split this up. And we can get to the third quarter now. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Set, ready? 60 or.
Check. Watch 54.
Here it comes.
Hey, watch the edge.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun. Kimball. And out of the run. They'll get 8 on the scramble there.
On the ball, come on.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Mike's 5-4.
Come on, D.
Mike's 54.
And General West. Let's go.
Second down now. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I got it.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
All day, baby.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Right there, 54.
Hey, Alpha.
54, Mike.
Get it.
From the gun, Kimball. He's running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45 spot at the 44.
There's another catch and catch to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Kill. Turn up. Watch twist.
5.
Second and 6.
Check 99.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here we go.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
Hey, Sam off.
I smell fear in that offense.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide,
ready.
tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
He was in the slot for the catch. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Leo. Hit it.
Second down. It's Simpson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
I just love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in a big chunk play right away.
Ready.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have on second down now. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10.
Yeah, baby.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
Let's go.
He's crying. He's checking crap.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 8
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, high 7. 2.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Let's go.
From the gun, Kimball. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Here we go.
People worry
Set.
about throwing
30
the
base.
out because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. And not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
8 yards that time, able to take
Let's
off,
go,
and the
boys,
result
bring
is
it
a
up.
1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Switch, switch, switch.
61. Matchbox lights. Lightning. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Kimball. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get something like a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Back to the air on second down. Kimball firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
Here we go.
Executed it to perfection. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Switch up,
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10.
Mike.
Keep grip.
Throwing again. Kimball. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, Echo. Look, squeeze.
Check 24.
And the blitz does come. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick. For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Ready, set.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
It's just me and you. Watch the edge.
Let's go.
Now run on the ball. And they're able to swarm him behind the line.
Here comes
and his
the
rough
ball.
night continues. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it.
Ready.
This is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Change up some blocking assignments, run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played well.
Look at me.
First half, he's
Go,
continued that
go,
in the 3rd
get it.
quarter. But the question is, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? You go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
60 out,
and that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
That's what he's done here in this game so far. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Come on, baby.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Let's go now. 8, read.
54. All right, T, let's go.
Blue draw Corkers.
36.
We play to win.
One quarter remains here on Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
54 Mike.
Gone.
Check. Crunch.
Watch that.
On first down, Simpson takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment,
His first carry, he loses the football, and the Packers pick it up. They'll grab the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really close to 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we tell you in the playoff.
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Here we go.
The
Set.
Bucs
10
offense
Lobo.
set to begin their next possession. And last drive, obviously, you've got to lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to find a way to upset defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
30
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they
Let's
will
go,
set
baby.
up shop
Pick
at
6
their
all
own
day. Don't throw my
46-yard
side.
line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the... defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to make sure you keep your arms underneath you.
And now the ball's out, falling near midfield. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's it, baby.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
I got it. Shoot.
Whip.
Bam.
Keep it on the ground. It's Simpson, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Ready?
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point,
Hard,
right? Continue
hard.
to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Check nickel.
You're taking charge.
Run to the ball.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of
70,
4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Foxtrot.
52.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Kimball will take a shot for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders.
Let's go.
They're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch it. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down inbounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a zone passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche. It hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that slip trailing here in the fourth. On second down, it's Simpson. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle. There wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to do it. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you to play.
I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
All day, baby, all day.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time.
Ready?
This could be critical.
One-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Ready?
Here I come.
Hit it.
Here's Cooper. First and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Let's go.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
On
Looked
the
like
set.
a pretty good, safe play right there. Know he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Now, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Ready,
The
ready.
Packers on third
15
down.
line.
They've converted 3
15 line.
times and 8 chances. Here it's
Deep
third
rip.
and 3.
Deep rip.
Looking to throw. Cooper. And he's got the first down.
Get ready,
Before
get ready,
he's brought
get
down
ready.
at the 42.
Set.
Slam,
60
good for 8
Pittsburgh.
and a first.
Let's go, let's
So
go.
signs of life
Get up.
against a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 31. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday
Go.
season.
10-2
So
stop.
here we are in
Season
December,
Great stone,
right?
travel.
It is the season of giving.
Let's
Maybe
go.
for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering
Ready.
the football, taking care of the ball,
Check,
all
check,
the
watch
ball
the
security
defense.
Yo, yo, yo,
terms that
go,
have ever
go.
been used, they come into play.
Dude.
Just take care of it, and they got a good chance, and then they end up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game
Go now.
as they stop
60
him
outlaw.
behind the line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Come on,
So it's
set.
Buccaneer
8,
football
read.
as we
Yep.
welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively
Hey, block
after
it.
having time to talk it over.
Let's go.
And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough
You don't
for
want
the
no problem.
first. And
You don't want
now
no
right
problem
out of
from
the
me.
2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Let's go,
About the
boys. Bring it up.
18-yard line, it looks like. So the Packers down on the scoreboard. A minute 51 on the clock. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field.
18
as they have it first and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Get it. Ready?
To shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
10 Lobo.
A gain of 6 there on first.
He can't hang.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
5.
He's back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. 23 yards the pickup.
Let's go,
there. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds.
30 base.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football. This is 2nd down.
Ready? 90
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Here we go. 18
So
Gator.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hit it.
Well, look to throw. He finds one incomplete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard
Get
or
the
two
ball.
shy of
Get the
40.
ball.
50 catches for
Snap.
him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
On the ball. On the ball.
Packers look to hurry
Be
things up.
grip.
Back to throw. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Coming again.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on the 3rd down. Back to throw. Cooper. He's going to let it fly. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points in. Complete.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we
60
go.
or.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
Cooper now. Throwing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Ready.
A tough time
50,
living
play.
that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop
Shoot.
it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bucs, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as